guys, thank you for coming back. I'm here today with my November favorites. I can't believe that we have only one more month in the year of 2016. I honestly can't believe how quickly this year has gone by. I swear, when you're like 9 or I don't know, 10, the years take forever. But when you go past the age, I think, of 40, it just speeds up. Seriously. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm really grateful for this year. And today I decided to do a little bit of a different spin on my favorites. I'm doing favorites that I'm thankful for because, November is really known as the month of Thanksgiving. And there were several products that as I sat back and thought about this, I was like, wow, I'm really thankful for that product. That product really helps me. And so I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys. I have a couple things here that I'm going to kind of put aside for a minute because they're kind of big and I'm really thankful for them. But right now, I'm also, again, in another spot. I decided to film by my pool. It's a really nice day here in Florida. I think it's like in the 70s, like 75. And yeah, this is why we live in Florida this particular day. But there's days where you don't want to live in Florida. Anyways, let's go on into things that I'm so grateful for. I think one of the first things that I'm just really, really grateful for, and I mentioned it already in my empties, but I have to keep mentioning it again and again because honestly, I use it every day. And it's my Estroven nighttime. I'm in the change. I never thought I'd announce that on a video, but I'm in the change. And honestly, sometimes it was really hard for me to go to sleep. I've had, some night sweats and it's not very comfortable. And since I started using this product, sleep is easier. And so the night sweats are very much controlled. It just contains black quois and melatonin. So it's nothing that is, majorly gonna affect you. But I would tell you to ask your doctor because I'm not a doctor. I'm just, I'm a girl going through the change. So I thought I'd tell you guys, I really do enjoy this and it really has helped me. The second thing I chose is something that is more than one thing, but it's actually have three of them. It's my oils. Every time I think of my oils, I think of the story in the book of Esther in scripture where they talk about when she goes into the princess harem, and they are grooming her to be one of his chosen, and she has to go through a year of beautifying, and one of the parts is using oils on her skin. And let me tell you, ever since I started using oils, every time I think of Queen Esther, but also I think I'm so grateful for them. In this little pot, I keep my coconut oil, and I just buy the kitchen kind, and but I buy organic and I buy non-refined. And anyways, I just keep it in here and I use it as a lip emollient, and I also use it for underneath my eyes at night, and even in the morning sometimes, in the winter especially, as it gets a little drier, I'll tend to pat that underneath. I use Marula oil, 100% Marula oil, every night. I mix it in every night with another one of my favorites here, and it just has really helped to control my dryness. I used to have very oily skin when I was very young. I had acne prone skin, but now as I've gotten older, my skin is getting a little drier, especially with the change, and I really am so grateful for my Marula oil. And lastly, my jojoba oil, this one's almost done. I have another one that's already ready to be opened and used. I love it. I use it every morning in my skincare. Instead of a moisturizer, I use my jojoba oil. The thing I love that's also skincare is kind of funny. It's Dr. Carver's Miracle Repair Serum. And I got this from the Dollar Shave Club. It's from Man's site where they sell the razors really inexpensively. I'm pretty sure you've seen it online. And I had seen on Polish Choice Beautypedia that this hyaluronic acid serum was very highly rated. And I was like, and it's like $9. And I really, really love it. What I do is I'll take like 4 squirts of this and mix it in with either the Marula oil at night or the jojoba oil in the morning, and I'll mix it in really nice and you make it together, and I'll just put it all over my skin, and it's just really helped in controlling, the moisture level in my skin. I have very hydrated skin now because of this too. I'm so grateful for this product. The other thing I'm very grateful is this Neutragena Pore Refining Moisturizer. It's got a BHA, a salicylic acid. It's got retinol and beta hydroxy acid formula, but really it's also got BHA in it, salicylic acid, and that's why I use it. I use it typically on my nose and right in this particular area. I don't use it as a whole face moisturizer, even though that's what it's meant to be, but I don't, because it can be kind of drying on me. But the reason I use it is because it has absolutely significantly reduced the size of my reduce the appearance of the size of my pores. There's nothing really that can change the size of your pores, but if you can keep them clean and you use something like this, it will definitely reduce the appearance of that size. So I can't highly recommend it any more than I do. I actually saw Hot and Flashy, I think her name is Angie, she's got a YouTube channel. I saw that she used this and I was like, I also ordered the BHA from Paula's Choice, but it's the next one in the line. I'm going to finish this one and then I'll try that one, but I really, really like it. I can't recommend it enough. Grateful for it. Even though I have dry eyes, in the morning, I always in the winter wake up with very much allergy eyes. The heater and just, I don't know, the pollen that's out here at this time of year, I get very much allergy eyes. And so I constantly have battle with my mascara and eyeliner if they're not waterproof, just ending up halfway down my face. And so at this moment, I've been using the Lancome Grandiose waterproof mascara. It's the one with the funky wand. And actually, I really like this wand. It makes it very easy to apply. It stays on your eyes because it is waterproof. It holds a curl because it is waterproof, but then it's not so difficult to remove. I just remove it with my Up and Up eye makeup remover that I have. It's like the Neutragena one. So, and I think it's just so pretty. Look, it's got a beautiful flower up top. Anyways, I just love this. It's worked very well, and it's the one I currently have in my rotation that's waterproof. The other thing that I use on my eyes that's waterproof is my Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner. This one happens to be in the dark brown shade. I like I like the dark brown shades, especially for like daytime, just like when I'm going to go out and about. That's the tip on it. It's a felt tip, and it applies, just like a liquid eyeliner. I'm from the 80s, guys. We used liquid eyeliner with the brush growing up. To me, a felt tip pen is convenient, but I'm so used to this kind of application method that it's a no-brainer for me. But if you want something that will stick on your eyes, that you do have to remove with a makeup remover, but if you have watery mutant tears like I do, there's nothing better than this one. Regarding my eyes, I have dark circles. They're hereditary. My brother has them. And we just battle with those things. And I really am grateful for the Tarte Shape Tape. I really do like it. However, I will say that I wish it was waterproof. The Lancome one is waterproof and it tends to stick better, and so is the MAC. What is the name of that one? The MAC with the little pump. Oh, I'll put the name. It's not matter. But this one isn't waterproof. So in the morning when I put it on, if my eyes are very, very mutant, teary eyes, it will just leave this whole area it just goes away. But if I can keep it dry long enough for it to set, it's pretty good. So I do like it because the rest of my eye, the darkness is very much covered with it. And the second one I like, and I like these equally. I can honestly say I like these equally. I think this one has better coverage, but I just love the way that Maybelline Better Skin works on my particular under eyes. It's wonderful, guys. I think the price difference, I think this is like a $9, maybe $8.99, and this was $24. You could literally buy almost 3 of these for one of these. So I also like it for spot concealing. It has salicylic acid according to it. It's good. I really like it. It's worth the try if you haven't. If you're looking for a concealer and don't want to spend a lot, I would go buy this one in the Tarte one in the color light neutral, and I use the Better Skin in Ivory 10. Okay. For face makeup, what I've been using, like when I just want to run out the door, like every morning when I get up and I've got it, unless I'm going to film and I'm going somewhere and I need to put a good face of makeup on, I've enjoyed the Stay Matte but Not Flat powder foundation from NYX. I like it. I buff it on with my buffing brush and I use it in the color Nude. It just works really, really well. Oops, no blinding you guys. It works really, really well, and you can get it at the Ulta or at Walgreens or anywhere that carries NYX, and it's about $10. Really, really good. For my lips, okay, like again, it's winter, my lips get so dry. It's the driest part of my skin is my lips. For some reason, that's what really gets most affected. And this is by far my most favorite lip moisturizer, and it is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Swivel Stick. Guys, I can't live without this thing. I go through at least one of these every month. I have them in every area of my house. It's just the most moisturizing stick, and it just, in the morning when I use this, and typically it's just enough so that I don't have to feel like, I've got all this goop on my lip. I just love it. It works better on me than chapstick. It works better on me than what is the name of the one that Rebecca, Burt's Bees, doesn't work on me as well. My daughter Rebecca likes that one. But anyways, I very much recommend it. I get it at Walmart. It's like $1.97. Really good stuff. And now on the higher end of the spectrum, I just love this one. It's the Je ne sais quoi by It Cosmetics. It's one of those things where it's right now you can see what my coloring would be on it, but it's clear. It's a clear lip balm, and as you put it on your skin, let me see if I can get a big enough swatch that you guys can see it. It starts to take your perfect pink color on your skin. I like it. It's an easy lipstick to put on, and it just wears very well. It keeps your lips moisturized, and when you're at home and you're not doing anything major, or if you're just going to run to the store and just quickly need to put some on your lips, this really, really is wonderful. And lastly, I know I mentioned it in my empties, but I'm almost emptied already again. I really, really love the NYX Shine in a Minute. Guys, this is the best top coat I think I've ever used. It has all the criteria. It gives you a shiny, and right now my nails are not that great because I painted them like 4 days ago. But they're not bad actually. It gives you the shine you want. It gives you the staying power you want. So it's not like I'm having big chunks of polish come off. I used to, when I would use Sesh Feet, by day 4, I would literally have a whole nail polish came off. Like the shape of my nail. It was so thick that it would literally just peel right off. It never happens with this one. And then also it's like $1.97, and so I can get it at Walmart or Target. I love it. It's great. It's the Grand Central Station shade, which is really just clear, transparent. And I went to Trader Joe's earlier this month. We have one in the Winter Park area down here in Orlando, and I mean, I think that's the only one. At this point, I think that's the only one. Maybe there's one by the attractions that I'm not aware of, but I live kind of far from there. So Trader Joe's turkey stuffing and seasoned kettle chips. Guys, I don't know if they still have these in stock. I walked out of there with I bought 8 bags. I gave away 2 of them, but I walked out of there with 8 bags. They were sampling them in the front. And, when they bring these kind of seasonal things, you've got to get it or you aren't going to have it. This is actually the last bag we have left, and I actually held on to it simply because I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope they still have it. I hope y'all can get a hold of it. They are wonderful. They're crispy. They have great seasoning. They're salty. Oh, just wonderful. Highly recommend them. And then my last thing is something that we recently tried. It is from Costco, and it's coconut coffee. And this is what it looks like. Okay, I don't know who the genius was that came up with this. Guys, it's coffee, but it's coconutty because it's from coconuts. And you heat water, and then you put in 2 heaping tablespoons, and you stir it, and it needs no sugar. It just doesn't need anything. And then you drink it, and I would say that it's almost like having a mochaccino, but a bit more coconutty. Really, really good. If you can get your hands on it. It was at Costco, and I think ours it was $4.97. So it's very affordable. In fact, I said to my mom, okay, we need to go buy 10 of those because by the time those things sell out, we'll never get them back. But anyways, guys, those were my favorites for the month of November. I am so grateful that you guys came by to visit. Please come back and visit me again. And you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and hit the little red button and subscribe? That way you'll know every time I have a new video out. I'm really trying to increase the amount of videos I'm putting out there. And I'm also, I'm just so encouraged by every one of you that has come along with me in this new journey. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you again for joining me, and bye.